Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you all to episode 5 of With the Bell Sports Talk. I'm your host, of course, Chaz Bell Sr. Thanks again for tuning in. Everybody who's been checking out my videos, people who's been commenting, much love is very much appreciated. Hope everybody had a good weekend. It's been kind of a wild one. But we're here to tell it. That means we survived it and it was all good. So, very thankful for that. Monday's a little rough to get through, but I'm home. And I'm not in my normal area where I do my videos at. But I'm still mi casa. I'm still in my home, baby. Um, I'm not gonna hold you guys too long. I'm just gonna hit on some key points on some college football, how we like to start it off after the weekend. It was good college football, like always. It was some great ones. Got some good points to touch on, and we're gonna discuss our Cincinnati Bengals. I'm not gonna get too much into that because we all already know where that's at. But got some things to say, and we're gonna wrap it up with some scores and some highlights and stuff from the NFL around the league. First off, Buckeyes, Ohio State. Um, we just played Iowa over the weekend. Smashed them 35-7. Terrific game. We ran the ball well, passed the ball well. So I'm so proud of my Buckeyes, man. They moving in the right place, right? They moving at the right pace, and they're in the right place. Um, they had a wonderful game, as if they've been having from the start. Tough game this Saturday. We play another undefeated team, Oregon Ducks. Now I know this is in a few years ago, but I remember when we played Oregon early. It was like the second or third game of the season. They came and put it on us. They did. Oregon's always been tough. They always been a decent team to deal with. But I believe we'll make it happen. This ain't the team 3 years ago. We are this team this year, and I think we'll go ahead and knock them out. So, and they actually beat Michigan State 31-10. So tough game, but we'll come out with the victory. Pretty sure. Now let's talk about this biggest upset. Vanderbilt over Alabama, 40-35. Alabama just became ranked number one in college football. Just became. And went and faced a Vanderbilt team that just was not supposed to beat y'all. Vanderbilt did everything they were supposed to get that victory. They really did. It was like their offense could not be stopped. And I don't follow Vanderbilt a lot. I don't really pay them no attention, honestly. But they opened up my eyes this weekend. And I salute them guys. They really put it on Alabama. Alabama, them guys, excuse me, those guys don't know how to take a loss. Because there was some real upset dudes, man. And it's not that serious, man. This one guy, go check the highlights out. He swinging his arms. He pissed. He kicked the ball after the ref placed it on the ground. He was just showing dirty player stuff type things. I would have said if that was Nick Saban probably would have went out there and grabbed him. But this is a different head coach. Regardless if you're upset you lost, you still gotta play this game with class, respect. You gotta respect your teammates. You respect yourself. You respect the other team. And he showed no respect. And the coach spoke upon that, and he was kind of defending him. I don't get it. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. Right. Well, anyway, Vanderbilt smacked them, and Alabama, y'all just who y'all are. So that was on y'all. Y'all got to come and show up every week, especially if you rank number one. You don't lose like that. And lastly, them Vanderbilt, them college kids, man, they are something else. So, since they won a big game, they crashed the field after the game. Everybody came out of the stands, crashed the game. I've seen college students at colleges tear down the goalposts, right? We all have. But this is a new one. These students tore down the goalposts and carried it and threw it in a river. You hear what I said? They tore the goalpost down, they carried it and threw it in the river, man. Hey, They was turned up after that win, man. Shout out to those Vanderbilt Cats, man. Good job on that win against Alabama, man. Um, undefeated team, Tennessee. They played Arkansas Razorbacks. It was 19-14. They were one of the few teams that's still undefeated, but them unranked teams had something to say. You know, Vanderbilt over Alabama, Tennessee over, the Razorbacks over Tennessee. Anybody can win on any given day. You got to come play ball. So shout out to Arkansas Razorbacks, man. I used to like them coming up for some reason. I don't know. I do know it was a quarterback that they had, and rest his soul to God. I know his name. He passed away a couple summers ago down in Florida with a riptide. God, man, I'm sorry I can't remember his name. And I used to like them because of him. It was his name. But rest in peace, my mans. Yes, shout out to Arkansas Razorbacks. Another undefeated team, Missouri. It was undefeated till they played Texas Agricultural and Mechanical, better known as Texas A&M, the Aggies. 41-10. I watched that game. The Aggies put it on them. These undefeated teams, man, you ain't gonna win every game, but you ain't supposed to lose like that. But the best team's gonna win. That's just the fact. And last, Indiana Hoosiers. Surprisingly, they're in the Big Ten. They played Northwest. Got them out of here 41-21, 41-24. So I salute Indiana because they usually a mediocre team. And they might still be mediocre. But right now they 6-0. So that says a lot. So, hey, shout out to them Hoosiers. But you in the Big Ten with the Buckeyes. So once y'all meet them, we already know where it goes from there. Yeah. And that's that on my college. That's a few college highlights I want to point out. I just thought those were some good things to mention. Now, talk about my Who Days. Man, it ain't just been so much talk over the city about this game yesterday. It's been talk over the football country. Let me just say it. I'm going to say these numbers. 25, 33, 34, 38. One more time. 25, 34, 33, 38. Sound like I'm calling the numbers Powerball or something, but no. These are the Bengals scores. These how many points they've scored in our last 4 games. A lot of points. So if we're scoring all these points, why aren't we winning these games? Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Defense. Defense. They say defense wins games. Well, I'm starting to believe that's true because we ain't been winning. So that means defense ain't been winning. Right? That's what they say. Defense wins games. If we have not been winning, that means defense ain't doing their job. We are bruised and battered, period, on defense, man. And it's showing its face. I think we like second to last in every category in defense. Every category. I mean, we do know that our D-line has been bruised up and we've been so-so. We know that. Now our defensive backs, Dax Hill out for the rest of the season. I think he tore his ACL. And you know what? I don't want to see no professional player ever get hurt and lose a season. But Dax, I'm not going to even sit here and act like you've been playing good. We're not going to miss you because you ain't been doing nothing since I spoke about you in my second episode of What the Bell Sports Talk. You might make a play or two here. See, that's the thing with the Bengals. This is my problem with our defense. We make big defensive plays, but we don't play good defense. Let me say it again. We make big defensive plays, but we do not play good defense. What do you mean, C. Ray? What do you mean, Chaz? We'll come up with an interception. We'll come up with fumble recoveries. Because that happened. We'll get that. That'll fall on our lap. But we also giving up 30 plus points. We also giving up almost 400 passing yards. We're still giving up rushing yards. Lamar bought with the ball the first time and he looking up trying to pick the ball up. It should have been a defensive lineman or a linebacker putting him on his back. That happened twice. Where's our pressure at? Where's our sacks at? Excuse me. Man, there's so many things you could just pinpoint on defense or problems, man. Turner the second, who coming in and playing corner and stuff. We got these young cats, man. But y'all got to stand up, man. Listen, I know we won. A team wins the game. But listen, Joe and Jamar and T and Yoshi Boss and Mouse and Chris Chase Brown, them boys balled their ass off. Chase Brown running that rock like he want to start. Chase up here running up and down the field catching touchdown passes like he want his big bag from Mike Brown. Joe Burrow out there playing like he made $255 million a year. Offense doing their thing. Y'all got to compliment them. And for people who are talking about McPherson missing that kick, go back and watch the play. The snap was bobbled. It was a hell of an effort for him to even get a foot up under the ball to kick it that far. McPherson would have nailed that. But coach, why? Why would you put that pressure on McPherson to kick a 50-yard field goal to win a game? Because you want to be conservative and run 3 stupid runs back to back? Let me ask you a question. Coach, Joe threw 5 touchdown passes and hell of hundreds of yards of passing yards. Everybody was a factor in the offense. I watched us come out on that drive with one wide receiver, Jamar Chase, out there. And I said, what the hell is he doing? Why isn't T on the field? Why isn't one of our tight ends on the field? Spread it out to run a route. This man is about to run the ball. After we've been lighting the Ravens up all game in the air, you want to try to play safe instead of placing the game and your multi-million-dollar quarterback who is showing you, I'm that dude. Put the ball in my hand. Let me distribute this ball. Not a handoff. What about a 25-yard field goal to win a game? A 42-yarder? Zach, you are responsible for our loss. You are our commander. You call the shots. Excuse me. There's been a lot of talk about our defense sucks and Zach Taylor needs to be fired. As far as our defense sucks, sad to say it, but it does. We won it for it. As far as you being fired, that's not a bad idea. I said a few episodes ago, if you want to go to the Super Bowl out of the AFC, you want to go through 3 teams. I said this on my 2nd or 3rd episode. Check it out. The Kansas City Chiefs, the Baltimore Ravens, and the Cincinnati Bengals. Best 3 teams in the AFC. Hands down. Our record don't show. When we played Kansas City, what happened? We lost the last play of the game with a pass interference and a kicked the field goal. We would have beat them. Excuse me. What happened yesterday? Baltimore Ravens. We had them. Zach, you gotta step it up, bud. We should have beat the two best teams in the AFC. We're one of them. Come on, Bengals. All right, enough of that Bengal talk because we already know what all went down. We're going to do some NFL catch-up scores and everything. Let me grab my paper, y'all. Hold on. I'm back with a flash. All right, man. Come on, Bengals. Come on. Hey, I predicted us being 10-7, man. We already 1-4, so we can only lose 3 more games. So until we get past the 7 losses, man, I'm still screaming who that. It ain't over. I commend our offense, man. Shout out to our offense, man. Y'all boys busted y'all ass. Y'all did y'all thing yesterday. All right, first game yesterday. Went in overtime, like ours did too. Atlanta Falcons over the Buccaneers 36-30. Shout out to Atlanta, man. They've been playing good ball. Next game, the Vikings over the Jets 23-17. Vikings still holding it down, 5-0 undefeated. So salute to them. Shout out to them. Keep it going. We got Chicago Bears over the Panthers, 36-10. Good job for the Bears, man. They showing improvement, man. They're a team that hasn't been good over the years. So when they start getting a little bit of success, I like to salute it and recognize. Real recognize real. So good job, y'all. Our game. Ravens over the Bengals, 41-38. We gotta make smarter decisions, and we got to learn how to finish. That's all I'm gonna say. Dolphins over the Patriots, 15-10. Commanders, man, they are rolling over the Browns. Sad, poor Browns. We 1-4 too, so hell, I guess poor Bengals too, right? Commanders over the Browns, 34-13. Salute to that young man. Put some respect on that man's name. Daniels, do your thing, bud. Do your thing. Next game, Jaguars over the Colts, 37-34. If you didn't know, that was their first win. They were the only winless team going into yesterday. So shout out to Trevor Lawrence and them getting that win over the Colts, man. Next game, the Bills and the Texans. That was a good game. Texans over the Bills 23-20. If you ain't see some highlights, man, all I know is I seen CJ throw a bomb and it was beautiful, man. So keep it up, CJ, Ohio State rep. My mans. Next, Broncos over the Raiders, 34-18. Cardinals over 49ers, 24-23. I don't know if McCaffrey's back yet. Christian McCaffrey, you need to get back, bro, if you ain't back. Packers over the Rams, 24-19. New York Giants over the Seattle Seahawks. We got them next week. That's what we going to play, the Giants. We better than them. Let's go. Cowboys over the Steelers, 2017. Good job, Cowboys. And that's it. Check out the Monday night game tonight. It's going to be a good one. I think Kansas City will take their first loss. They got New Orleans at Arrowhead. So we'll see how that goes. I appreciate y'all tuning in. 5th episode with the Bell Sports Talk. Have a good night.